Hey guys, I'm Minx, I also go by Maddie, and welcome back to another video. I loved reading all your comments on my last video, and thank you so much for all the love and support. I seriously appreciate it, and I try to reply to every comment I get. On today's video, I will be talking about my secondary characters from my main story, Juniper and Friends. If you haven't seen the first Juniper and Friends video, I highly recommend it just to get a basis on what the story is about. I'm going to start off by talking a little bit about Juliet, who is the pink-haired woman, not the pink woman, but the pink-haired woman. She's a cherub, and cherubs are the creation of Eros, who is basically the embodiment or godly entity of love in this universe. The work they do is assigned by Eros and ranges from making love matches on Earth, or the overworld, to doing boring paperwork in Eros's headquarters. All cupids or cherubs are characterized by their pink hair, red eyes, and bird-like ears. Some higher ranking cherubs also have a set of pink angel wings and a heart halo. Unfortunately, Juliet is no longer a high ranking cherub and actually does some pretty nasty, boring paperwork. She works with other cherubs in a cubicle in Cupid's headquarters and rarely ever gets to go to the overworld to make love matches anymore. Though she was lucky enough to be picked out by the sun herself to work with Juniper to basically go around the universe and get rid of all the creatures that have leaked into the overworld from the immortal realm, also known as the afterworld. And Cicero is the imp. Imps are basically considered a lesser form / descendant of demons. Imps are humans who made a deal with a demon in the overworld, aka the mortal realm, and after death they turn into a quote-unquote demon. Imps aren't nearly as powerful as full-blooded demons, who are creatures born from the devil himself. An imp's job is basically to go to the overworld, the mortal realm, and make deals with humans for their souls so that the devil can grow a big army of imps and become powerful. That's basically what their job is, to make the devil more powerful by garnering human souls. Cicero doesn't know much about his past. Since he's been an imp for so long, it kind of deteriorates your memory and makes you less and less human. So he's been roaming the earth trying to collect souls his whole afterlife, and he's not very good at it. So when he finds Juniper and tags along with her, he really finds a purpose and a found family in that little group. He's very, very silly. I just really want to talk about them, but they are not the main focus of this video. But I love my silly little imp and my silly little cupid. They are my sillies. Okay, yay, finally to the main part of the video. Wow, that was a very long first part. So for this part of the video, I want to get more into detail about cards, which are the godlike beings of Juniper's universe. Cards are beings whose job it is to watch over a specific part of the universe. There are a total of 22 cards, each with their own purpose and abilities. It's important to note that cards are godlike beings, so they are immortal, but they are not indestructible, and they can be killed. Although it's very hard and almost impossible, especially depending on the power level of the card, with the sun and death being the most impossible, unlikely cards to die, or be killed at least. If for whatever reason a card does die, that card will automatically either choose its next worthy wielder, or aka host, although it's very unlikely that an already existing being is worthy of a card or it's chosen by a card, or the card will create itself a new vessel, and this vessel will be a completely new entity to its past form. And it's also important to note that not all cards are sentient beings, with some cards like the Tower, Judgment, Strength, and a few others that are non-sentient beings. Some cards are lost and/or in hiding, but that is okay because not all cards are needed for the world universe is balance. Some are more important and powerful than others, but there can never be more than 22 cards, because if there were more than 22 cards, then the universe will shift, and the power and all the crazy magic will just explode. The world will just explode if there was more than 22 cards, because the universe cannot handle all that power. On my previous Juniper and Friends video, I mentioned the sun being the leader of a group called the Court of Cards. Now, the Court of Cards is a court of, well, you guessed it, the cards, but not every card's in it. It's mainly a specific set of cards that were specifically picked out by the sun or joined the sun after the breakup of the universe. That's another video. There's a whole lot of lore behind the cards, the creation of the cards, and how they came to where they are today. But that's, again, like I said, another video. I want to focus more on what the Court of Cards is. It's a court of, like I said, cards, and they basically work with the sun to keep balance in the universe and make sure that everything is going according to plan. Nothing is shifting, nothing is like breaking the time continuum or whatever it's called, but their job is basically to watch over and protect the universe. So Juniper and her friends Cicero and Juliet were assigned by the Court of Cards, mainly the sun though, because she runs the whole shtick, to do the dirty work and help go around the universe and sweep up all the immortals that happen to, emerge into the mortal realm, because it's the only immortal characters or creatures that are able to roam Earth freely are imps, because of their connection to the human realm. But even then, imps and any creature related to the devil are considered a enemy of the Court of Cards, because the devil does not like the sun. No. And the sun does not like the devil, so she's obviously not gonna like anything that has anything that he created or anything to do with him. But regardless, there's not much she can do about them, because there are bigger things to worry about. So she kind of sends Juniper to go fix if maybe an imp is causing havoc, or maybe some other creature crawled out of the immortal world and is causing havoc. And she's like, Juniper, you go do that. And Juniper's like, okay, yippee! The Court of Cards doesn't really know at first what caused these balance shifts in the universe to have almost gates or doors open from the immortal realm to the mortal realm. But she has her best guys on it. Juniper and Friends. She has her best guys to figure out the biggest mystery of the universe. Hopefully, if my videos continue to get lots of love, I will be able to make videos about specific cards, because there are other hierarchies and groups within the cards, and some cards have their own area of the mortal realm. It's just a whole mix-up pot. It's a whole thing. It's a whole universe. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are just so awesome and perfect and amazing. I love you so much.